Hello and welcome back to the podcast of All This JAWN. I am your host, Mikey, recording live from the city of brotherly love in a West Philly neighborhood. Join us every week where we talk about the latest JAWNs of the week. For you Philadelphians out there, you know what I'm talking about. All This JAWN is a podcast all about society and pop culture and everyday life. Join me every week where me and my guests take it to the limits. So don't expect anything else. Straight from the mouth of yours truly, all in the life of a gay Philadelphian. If you listened last time, we talked about the summer of 1984. And why do we talk about the summer of 1984? Well, it was the year I was born, of course. July 1st for you fellow Cancers out there. We talked about the attributes of a Cancer last time, between the good, the bad, and everything else. On this week's episode of All This JAWN, we continue on the summer of 1984 part 2, where we fast forward 36 years later. Same season, new summer. Last week, myself and a group of my friends, including my husband, drove down to Rehoboth Beach for the 4th of July weekend, celebrating my big 36th birthday. I have not been to Rehoboth in I couldn't tell you how long. I think it's been way over 5 years. Anyway, if you're familiar with the Mid-Atlantic region, for you New Yorkers, you Jersey people, you Delaware people, you DC, Maryland people, and of course, the amazing city of Philadelphia, and you Philadelphian people. What we like to call Rehomo in Delaware. So let's get started, where I sit down with a Scorpio, 2 Libras, and a fellow Cancer, and get to know each one of them a little bit individually. Listen up. Okay, so I have my first friend here, Derek. He was on the show before. So hello, Derek. Welcome.
Hello. Back again.
Again and again. So I have a couple questions for you, Derek. Being in Rehomo for my birthday, for my 36th birthday, for the summer of 1984, part 2, 36 years later. Derek, where are you originally from?
I am originally from Galloway, New Jersey, and raised in Philadelphia, North Philadelphia, a.k.a. Broad Ave, a.k.a. Fairmount.
Where do you live now in Philadelphia?
It's funny. I actually now live in North Philadelphia again, but it's called Brewery Town.
Yes, girl. I used to live there. I love that neighborhood. Derek, since we're on the topic of Cancer season, along with the summer of 1984, part 2, 36 years later, what is your sign?
I am a Scorpio, and I love being a Scorpio.
Well, my husband's a Scorpio, and I love him too, and you very much.
Thank you.
Do you consider yourself a true Scorpio?
All the way to the T.
What are some attributes that a Scorpio is that you find yourself to be?
So I believe that Scorpios are very loyal, 100%. They're also, how can I say, they can be dangerous. They can flip in an instant and you don't see it coming.
Yes.
And another thing I would take from Scorpios that I have read on is that they can read somebody from afar. They know exactly, they don't like bullshit, like they're right there with it.
It's so funny you say that because I feel like Kennan's the same way. Like, I feel like Kennan's one of those feels something, knows something, feels it in the atmosphere, and knows exactly how to react to it the moment it starts. Yes. So I definitely agree with the Scorpio there.
Also, I think we wear hearts on our sleeves.
Of course.
We love hard, and we're very, loyal is our big thing when it comes to being a Scorpio. And we're also fucking freaks in the bed. I know that for a fact.
Yes, I have to give it to you on that. What is your plans for the remainder of the summer?
So this is actually my last weekend of drinking and eating bad. Since summer, like I said in the last podcast, summer's canceled because it is. I really want to focus on getting myself back in the gym and my work. So my goals is really just to focus on the gym, hang out, focus on work. I have one more birthday to attend, but this is really it. That's really my rest of my summer.
Well, it sounds like summer is canceled, but I think we just need to work on the most out of making the summer the rest of it, enjoying this weather that we're in. So, obviously, we're in Rehoboth this weekend for my birthday. Are you enjoying yourself?
I'm having so much fun. This is probably the best time for all of us to get together, and I love that we're all here having a good ass time.
Yeah, I am enjoying every minute of it. I'm so excited to have my closest friends here, and I want to thank you, Derek, for being a part of my birthday celebration with me, and I look forward to many birthdays to come and to kick it the rest of the summer.
And happy birthday to you, beautiful.
Thank you.
You're so young now.
I know. I feel like a girl again.
I know. It's like you just came out your mom's for JJ.
I love it. Well, thanks for stopping by, Derek. It's always a pleasure.
Always.
So the next person that I brought for the summer of 1984, part 2, 36 years later, is my good friend, Adam. Hey, Adam, welcome to the show.
Back again.
I love you. So, Adam, we've known each other, I know we talked about it last time on the show, but we've known each other for, I would probably say, almost a year and a half now.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate.
That's accurate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you originally from, Adam?
Oh, God, I'm originally from Scranton, but I now live up in Brewery Town with Derek, the other half of the regular Deg of the show.
Yes, we've had that conversation about Scranton before on our last show.
Yeah, we try not to bring it up.
Yes, we won't. So you currently live in Brewery Town with Derek, the other person from the regular show.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like living in Brewery Town?
I do. I think that there's other areas in Philly that I'd rather live in, but my house is cute, so
It is cute.
It works.
And I actually love Brewery Town. Since we are on the topic of Cancer season, obviously we're in summer, what is your sign?
I am a Libra.
A Libra. Do you consider yourself a true Libra?
I do consider myself a true Libra. We love balance, high art, intellectualism, and connoisseurship. I'm going to say no because I own a pair of Crocs.
Yeah.
So the taste isn't all there.
I'm secretly judging you there. But you said you're creative.
Mm-hmm, I'm a creative.
You're a creative.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. What is your plans for the remainder of the summer?
Probably just hang out with y'all because I think coronavirus is still going to be kicking until at least December.
Yeah, she here in live, honey. Everyone's getting a Corona care package for Christmas this year.
We have our quarantine pack, and I love it.
Yes. So since we are here in Rehoboth on this weekend during my birthday weekend for my big 3-6, are you enjoying yourself?
I am having the best time, and I think we're going to have an amazing time tonight because you got a little surprise coming your way, and that's all I'll say about that.
I know.
But the house is gorgeous. This little lake in the back is beautiful, and we are 5 minutes from everything.
Yes, it's great, and I think I'm going to name that duck something.
Because she'd be screaming on a day.
Screaming at night. I don't know what she's doing down there. But Adam, thank you for taking the time out of our fun-filled weekend to sit here and talk to me on All the Show.
And once again, thank you for having me.
Thanks. Bye. Okay, so I'm joined by my next friend on my big 36 Summer 1984 Part 2 podcast, 36 years later, here in Rehoboth with one of my good friends, Eric. How are you doing, Eric?
Hi, I'm wonderful.
I'm so excited that you're here.
Yeah, me too. It's been
so, great. Eric, how long have we been friends?
We have been friends about 2 years, a little over.
Right.
I'd say, I guess, March 2018.
Yes, and then how did we meet?
We met through Scott, my boyfriend that's playing on your kickball team.
Yes, and I hear he is a Cancer as well.
He is a Cancer.
We gave him a shout out last week.
Oh, lucky him.
Where are you originally from?
Originally from Toms River, New Jersey.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you live now?
I live in Philadelphia, right near Temple University.
Go to Temple out.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Alice.
Eric, what is your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Okay. What are some characteristics, or do you consider yourself a true Libra?
I do consider myself a true Libra. The scales, we're the scales, so there's a lot of balance going on. Another stereotype of Libras is they don't like to make decisions, which I am really, really bad at. I don't make any decisions.
You don't make any decisions. Why do you feel like that is? Do you feel like it's the balancing? Like you feel like you do something, you might not be totally balanced?
It's a little bit of like just keeping the harmony. Like if I make the decision that my partner or friends or group doesn't want to do, I'm like, I'm just going with the flow. I also think I make a lot of decisions at work. And so when I get out of work,
you don't want to do it.
I don't want to think. Just make.
I get it. I'm sometimes the same way when I'm at work, where it's just like I make so many decisions. I'm like, I'm so drained now. When I get home, I'm just like, Kennan's always like, I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing this.
Yep.
What is your plans for the remainder of the summer?
We are going to do a few more beach trips probably, and finally work is picking up. So we're getting ready for August. The students are coming back. So.
And you're in student housing as well, right?
I am, yeah.
Teen student housing.
Here we are.
And now that we are in Rehoboth for this weekend for my birthday trip, are you enjoying yourself?
I am. It's been a wonderful weekend. Much needed getaway.
Yes, much needed. I told everyone at work, I was like, all I want to do is just put my feet in the sand. That's all I want to do.
In the sand, and then come back and put them in heels when we get home.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, Eric, thank you for joining me on All This JAWN. I much appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm joined by my next great friend on All This JAWN, the summer of 1984, part 2. Hello, Scott.
Hey, babe.
What's going on?
Not much, just celebrating you.
Yes. So, Scott, how long have we been friends now?
I'd say about 2.5 years.
And where did we originally meet?
Kickball.
Stonewall.
Yes.
Scott, where are you originally from?
I'm currently I am from South Jersey, so Vineland.
Okay, and where are you living right now?
Still in Vineland, but spend a lot of time at my boyfriend's apartment in Philly.
Yay! First of all, I already know what your sign is because it's our season, so I just want you to say what your sign is.
Let's go, Cancer.
Yes! Do you consider yourself a true Cancer?
Absolutely. If you guys listened to part 1, which I know you did, Michael hit the nail on the head. We are compassionate. We have our hard exterior shell, but when you get to the inside, we have huge hearts. A little bit bipolar sometimes. We jump back and forth with our mood swings, but we're some of the most genuine and caring people you ever meet.
Exactly. No, everything. Yeah, I agree.
We are it.
What is your plans for the remainder of the summer, Scott?
Probably more beach trips like this because this has been amazing. And maybe finding a little bit of normalcy if we can.
Yes.
But we'll see how that goes.
Hoping we are.
Right.
I literally told Derek and Adam that no one's getting Christmas gifts this year. They're all getting Corona COVID care packages.
Yeah, work.
It's going to be amazing. So we're here in Rehoboth, obviously, on my birthday weekend trip. Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, I'm having a blast.
I'm excited that you are. And I'm so glad that you got to be here and share it with me.
Yes, anytime.
So thank you for coming to All This JAWN. I appreciate you stopping by today.
Oh, thanks for having me, babe.
Thanks. Good. Bye.
So I'm glad I got to sit down with 4 of my friends last Saturday and discuss who they are as their one individual horoscope sign, their summer plans, and of course my 36th birthday celebration. And to rewind a little bit for people out there who may know me or may not know me, I literally take my birthday serious every year, as someone should. For me, it's better than Christmas. It's better than a new year or turning a new leaf, as you will. It was the day someone was actually born. So every year it's this big extravaganza. It's always a theme. I like to take it to the level, if you will. Last year, it was, not to put a negative twist on this episode, but it was a rough year. And, we all go through them, and, life is hard and life is short, and it's about getting up in the morning and being positive and staying focused and not letting something ruin it. So last year, to make things short, I was laid off from a job, and during March, shout out to them Pisces, during March, and I did not wind up having the birthday I wanted. But thanks to a small group of friends, they turned it around for me. We went to the shore. We stayed in Wildwood for the day, which is a great family childhood memory that I cherish. So I definitely like the Wildwoods. So it was a rough year. This year I knew I wanted to overcome last year, but with Corona here and everything going on, it was a little rough. So I put it out there that I wanted something special. And my husband, my amazing, loving, caring, wear his heart on a sleeve, loyal, dedicated, amazing husband, put a big, huge birthday surprise for me. So a little bit about the place we stayed. We stayed in Rehoboth at this townhouse where it was beautiful. It had a pool. It had a lake in the back. This place was huge. It had like 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a huge living room, kitchen, a backyard, and it was amazing. So we took to the house on Friday nights. I was the last to arrive, of course. We went to the beach on Saturday. We had amazing brunch, and it was planned extremely well. And I was so excited to bring in the birthday surprise on Saturday. So a little bit about me is back in my heydays, and probably once in a while now in the mirror, I like to Vogue. Everyone knows it. My husband knows it. That's how we met. And this year, my husband put together, and all my friends put together, this amazing, well thought out, well planned birthday surprise for me. It was what I like to call a mini legendary category is ball. The first category was leather and lace, where all my friends came out in different leather and lace combos with whips and chains and handcuffs and everything in between. And the other category was Philly realness, where everyone came out as a Philly staple or icon, if you will. And the last category was the Queen of the Night, where some of my friends put on their earrings and their wigs and their pumps and played some fierce music and put together some musical ballads and danced for me. It was literally one of the best birthdays that's going to go down in history for me, and I couldn't ask for a better birthday. So this year was amazing. I'm still excited about it. I'm still talking about it. And the birthday cake, literally hands down the best birthday cake I've ever had. And I will post that a little bit later on Twitter. It's actually also posted on my personal Instagram as well. To turn the tables a little bit, this year for me, I always like to think in my head of, wow, I'm turning another year older. You're thrown into different obstacles in your life, and how you react to them sets the tone for, I guess, the remainder of the year. And for me, that is my birthday. My motto this year for me turning 36 is to take flight on things that will better my future for not only me, myself, but also my husband, my family, and my friends. So there's a lot of great things coming this year and that I'm proud of and excited about, even though despite of COVID-19 and coronavirus and us quarantine ourselves and society. But this year, it got me to think on what I need to do as a human being to better myself and everyone around me for the future. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, you know what time it is. Hello and welcome back to All This JAWN podcast. If you're joining us just now, we are talking about the summer of 1984 part 2, and what that means is I'm a Cancer. And last week was my birthday, and I turned the big 3-6, and we got to sit down and do a little mini interview with some of my friends, and we also got to talk about what I did for my big birthday surprise, which was a mini legendary category is realness Vogue ball that was put together by my amazing husband and my friends. So now it's the time of the episode where we put out the JAWN of the week. For you Philadelphians out there, you know what I'm talking about. For everyone else who doesn't live in Philadelphia, it's a fucking noun, people. So the JAWN of the week is something we all have. We have multiple, or some of us have less. Some are defined as better than some, depending on certain situations. Some of these you may even consider family. And what I'm talking about is friends. My friends in my life are truly my family. They all hold a special place in my heart. I couldn't be more happier to have those people who I surround myself with on the daily. So I just want to give a couple shout outs for those people who made my birthday the birthday of birthdays this year. First and foremost, my husband, who is dedicated and who puts time and effort into anyone and anything, including my pain in the ass self. So Kenan, I appreciate you. And if I don't tell you that enough, I do. And I tremendously love you deep down inside. To the remainder of the Spruce Street crew, you know who you are. Salam, Lewis, and Fredo. You 3 are literally my family. I love you tremendously. No matter the obstacles we face as friends, but yous are truly cared for. I truly love yous individually and together, and I appreciate it. To my best friend, Sean, who has been my longest gay friend. We are going on 20 years, and I can't believe the amount of memories we've put in together, the fun nights we've created. You were literally one of the first gay friends I've ever met who took me to a gay club, and I appreciate you. To Derek and Adam, my other friends, you 2 are the most amazing, hilarious individuals ever. You can light up a room. I'm glad to call you my friends. I appreciate our times together and the laughs. As far as Eric and Scott and Cody, some of my newer friends, thank you for taking the time to celebrate me, the life of Mikey. And thank you for taking the time to, out of your day and your schedule, to make my 36th birthday amazing. I look forward to many amazing memories with all 3 of you as we continue our journey into friendship. I look forward to it. Those are the people that have put this birthday together for me, and I couldn't be prouder. Elliot, you are such an amazing person. I'm so glad that I got to meet you through our friend Derek and through kickball. I look forward to hilarious nights with you, to Keys and to much more time with you as we build on our friendship as well. To the amazing 12 that made my 36th birthday amazing. I love each and every one of you. So thank you. On the upcoming weeks of All This JAWN, we will be having a photo shoot with me, of course, Mikey, for All This JAWN. And of course, I will post all of our footage on social media platforms. We will also be creating some new things on the podcast as well, and as well as some new content, and of course, some more amazing guests. So please stay tuned. In closing, if you like what you heard and you want to subscribe to All This JAWN, get yourself a Spotify, girl, and follow us at All This JAWN. We are also on Apple Podcasts as well, at All This JAWN. You can also follow me on Twitter at All This JAWN, or you can follow me on my personal Instagram at get_your_life, spelled LYFE. Or if you want to slide in my DMs and you want your questions answered on All This JAWN, email us at allthisjawn@gmail.com. Thank you for listening, and until next time, Philly, I am Mikey, and this is All This JAWN.